Well, the next stage is to get the same centre as I've already done for the bud, and I'm going to make a full flower on it. And for this I want the sweet pea cutter. Now, it comes in two parts, and I've had a look, but I can only find a metal cutter, so I presume this is the only one they make. But it's fine, it's really fine. But the only thing is, sometimes this centre does get a little distorted, so before you use it, make sure that you haven't pressed it too hard and distorted this centrepiece. Otherwise it's perfectly alright. Now I'm going to roll out some sugar paste. Keep the other wrapped up. Put a little corn flour on my board and also on my fingers because it's quite warm. Now for this you need to roll it out quite thinly, otherwise you'll find that the flour is a little heavy when it's completed. And you can feel it where it's quite thin here and it's thicker there, so I know that I need to roll it some more. And it's easier on your fingers if you use this little disc of plastic that's usually supplied with the cutters. And the first stage is to do that one, which is the inner one. You'll find that they're quite sharp on your fingers. It's alright to make one, but if you do quite a lot, you'll find it's quite sharp on your fingers. And I'm going to cut this one as well at the same time. I'm going to take my paste and wrap it up. And when you're actually making these flowers, if you do cut more than one petal, it is advisable to keep them under a little bit of film. What I'm going to do now is to take this paintbrush, because it's my favourite tool for rolling edges with, and I'm going to roll the edge of it so it's slightly fluted, but you can use a cocktail stick. The only thing is, with cocktail sticks, they do actually have ridges in them, so if you're going to use one, perhaps it's advisable to take a little sandpaper and smooth it off first, because I can feel that one it's not smooth and it would leave ridges in your flower. So I'm going to roll this out. I'm going to roll the edge and flute it slightly, just round the edge, all the way around. Then I'm going to take a little of the paste, or glue I should say, and I'm going to put the bottom of that inner piece to the bottom of that point and put it together like that. Just bring it out slightly. Now that really needs to be held upside down, and it's far easier if you let that piece dry. You'll find that the next piece will go on far better if you let it dry. So I'm going to put that one in there, and I've got one that's already dry. And I'm going to now assemble the next piece, which is the big cutter we used. And again, I'm going all the way around the edge of it and fluting it out nicely. And then I like to make a mark in the centre with my brush so that I can see where the centre is. And I will put a little glue to the centre and place this one again with the point at the bottom and around it. And as you can see, it's made a very pretty flower.